Guys, thank you for joining us. Congratulations on the state championship.
Thank you. We appreciate you for having us.
Thank you.
So I guess first, how does it feel winning that state championship? First time for you guys. How special was a moment down in Charleston once that final horn sound and you guys came to know that the job was finally sealed this season? And I'll start with Max and kind of just go down the line.
It was great. Winning the state championship, this is everything we've been working for since freshman, and being able to finish our most of our senior seasons with a state championship. It was nothing but great.
Just to go off what Max said, it was an unbelievable feeling. It's what we worked for all 4 years of high school, and after falling short last year, to just end it the right way this year, it's a great feeling.
Like Caleb said, it's a great feeling, and we know how hard we worked to get there, so to pull it off as seniors and with a junior and a Quasi, it's a great feeling.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the greatest days of my life for sure. We could win it. I could help win it for the seniors. It was just amazing.
You guys mentioned, of course, last season and how it ended in the state championship game. Just, I guess, kind of take us through the journey and what it was like after that game ended to this final game ending this season with the state championship now going your way and the win against George Washington.
Well, after last year, when Sharon hit the buzzer beater on us, that really fueled us and made us more hungry, made us work harder. After that, we were just dialed in, and we already knew what the mission was from day one, and that was just to come back and revenge ourselves and win a state championship. So, us, working hard and being dedicated every day from the summer to the fall to the winter, and being dialed in, finishing the job. It was something that we really wanted to do, and doing it was just amazing.
We worked all year round after that. After falling short last season, we felt we really had a lot of opportunities to win that last state championship game. So it definitely fueled us just to get back, to the state tournament and to the state championship to win it. Great feeling.
It was definitely heartbreaking, but we knew what we needed to do, and that was to get back in the gym and work even harder than we did last year so we could pull it off this year.
Like Max said, it made us way more hungry. We thought we worked hard enough, but clearly not last year, so it just made us work even 10 times harder this year. Yeah.
I guess kind of looking back, just to kind of go more in along with that journey, what do you guys feel like maybe were some differences this year, not only just fueling you, but within your game that made it successful this time around?
We just got older, I think, our bodies, just got evolved more. For me personally, I grew into a better leader than I was the previous season and knew more about the game. So I just think us, growing up, evolving and just having that, senior leadership, senior, ability to play was really a big and huge impact on why we're state champions.
Yeah, just like Max said, I think just the experience and the maturity shown this year was a huge difference from last year. I think all of our guys being able to defend really well this year, everyone improved on defense. I think that helped us a lot.
I just think everybody's IQ and feel of the game just got way better compared to last year, and it definitely helped that we went last year, so we felt smoother and more comfortable playing in Charleston this year.
Yeah, like Kai said, us being there last year, it definitely fueled us and it gave us the experience that we needed, and the loss bonded us closer together, I think, too.
And during the state tournament run, you guys had a historic performance in that semifinal against Spring Valley. Just the three-point shooting at Quasi, you tied the record, I believe, or broke the 4A record and tied the overall state tournament record for three-pointers made. And as a team, you guys broke the record as well. I guess I'll start with Quasi. What do you think kind of clicked for you in that game, and just how cool is that to be something that also happened during the run, that not only did you win a state championship, but you showed some of your dominance down there in Charleston, which is a tough place to shoot as well?
Yeah, the experience last year, we knew the gym well, and we were all just locked in that day. My teammates were getting me open, I was creating shots for my team, and we just knocked them down.
I just think that we're all very confident in our shooting ability, so it's not like we tried to break that record. It just kind of came to us, and we just happened not to miss a shot.
Yeah, we feel we were the best team in the state, so we had to just go show everyone in the semifinal, and we dominated that whole game.
Yeah, we were just on fire that night. We did a good job of creating for each other, playing with each other, playing for each other. So, we just executed and got the job done.
I kind of want to switch over to just the styles of games, because not only did you have that great semifinal game, but then you look at the state championship, and that was a really defensive battle, low-scoring game for you guys. Caleb, you had 6 blocks, and then later were MVP of the tournament. But just talk about, I guess, game in, game out throughout the season, knowing, all right, this is going to be maybe more of a defensive style of game because of the way things are going, versus, all right, I'm getting these open looks, let's be more aggressive on the offense, and just how effective you guys can be night in and night out, getting that win no matter what the case is, and those two styles of play.
Coach Lane, says all the time, that, we can play at whatever pace. I think, whatever pace the teams want to play at, we're going to play that way, and we're just going to, execute that way. So I think, us being able to play at whatever pace and being able to, play fast, play slow, and, being able to execute on offense and defense, that's what, propels us and makes us, a really good team.
Yeah, just what Max said, I think that's what makes us so good. We know how to play. I feel like we know how to play any style. Like, I feel like we know how to match a team's just a type of style. If you want to slow the game down, we know how to face that. And if you want to play fast, we also know how to face that.
Like Caleb said, we can match really any team's speed and pace. But going into Charleston, Coach Lane was saying that it would be defense that wins championships. And I think after the George Washington game, it clearly shows that without our defensive effort and hard work, that we would have won that game.
Coach Samples and Coach Lane always tell us, like, no matter who you play, no matter who it is, in the state championship is not going to be a blowout. So we were expecting it to come down to defense like it did last year. And I think we played way better defense this year, and we were way more locked in.
And really, for a lot of you guys, this journey started, 4 years ago. You guys have been, especially Caleb, you and Max, were starters as freshmen and played a big role. And Loke and Equazi, you guys came on in the next few seasons. So you guys have played a lot of basketball together. How special is this group? How close is this group? And what's it been like just to each year, beat Martinsburg for the first time as a program, and then, win your first sectional game, win your first regional, and then eventually win the state championship. You've seen a lot of that progress, and all of you guys have been a part of that. So how cool has that been as well, and just the community support for this program?
Yeah, it's been super cool. Most of us, we've been playing since middle school, so to be able to accomplish all this stuff together, and be able to have these memories, and being able to win the state championship, beat Martinsburg first time for school history, like you said, doing a lot of things. We were at a lot of the first things. Like, we accomplished a lot of the first things that the school's never done before. So being able to do a lot of that stuff was super fun, and great times that we'll remember forever. But we had a lot of fun here, and we're gonna to continue to be great in our own aspects of life. So it was really fun, being able to do this stuff with our friends and family, and being able to serve our community.
Yeah, definitely just a cool experience. Most of us, we've all grown up together, like, since middle school. We played on the same teams. We've always been friends. So just being able to do that with them has been great. And I think every year we just got better. So being able to break more and more records every year just showed how much work we were putting in.
It's been amazing to be a part of. Before I even put on a varsity jersey with Caleb and Max, just to see how hard they worked and see how much they really wanted it, and just to fall short every year in the playoffs and regionals and sectionals, and just to be where we're at this year and last year is just nothing short of amazing.
Yeah, it's been the greatest basketball times of my life, definitely the past 3 years. Just coming in as a freshman, being able to look up to Max and Caleb and all the varsity starters. But like they said, we all grew up together, so we've all had some chemistry. So I feel like we just never lost it. It's just grown from there.
What I guess was your guys' favorite thing here this season, either on the court or off the court for this year?
I think winning the state championship, that's all we wanted to do. I mean, that's ever since we came in this year. I mean, that was our goal, and being able to accomplish that, I mean, it was the best feeling. I mean, we accomplished what we worked for, and that's all we wanted all we wanted to do was win that. So I'd say that was our best memory.
Yeah, just even all the trips we went on, they were just those were the best memories too. We've always had fun on those, and but yeah, obviously like Max said, the championship's definitely the best memory because that's all we worked for. That's all we wanted for all 4 years.
Championship's definitely the best, but they're all my favorite. Just to go on all the trips with them guys, and just even outside of the trips, you just can tell how close of a bond we all have as a team, down to the JV team, and it's just memories that I'll never forget.
Definitely for me, just after the championship game, just us like all on a pile and stuff, like all the joy. It was great.
I guess I'll ask Coach Layden a question here just to get him involved real quick. Just overall, Coach, what's it been like to coach these guys and be a part of the state championship team and see their progress over the last 4 years?
You know, these guys are amazing. I was telling that on the way here. You know, just being around these guys, I said, you know, we haven't seen a team like that in this area in a decade or so, and they're very, very special. You know, we've preached all the time in our program, God, family, school, then basketball. I told them if they can take care of the first three things, basketball comes easy. And they definitely have. You know, they pray together before every game, before every meal we pray. Family members come to all the games, very supportive. School, they get it done in the classroom, 3.0 or higher. So I said, fellas, it's just going to work out because the basketball part is easy once you take care of those three things, and they proved that this year for sure.
And then to follow up on that, what's kind of, I guess, next for you guys? I know, Max, obviously you're playing football, and I know Caleb and Loke are planning on playing some college basketball, I'm sure, and Akwesi, I know that you have another year, but just what's next for you guys? And then just for the people that don't know, kind of talk about your futures and some future plans outside of on the court as well.
Well, for me, you know, I'm going to W, play football, so that I'm very excited. This has been a dream of mine since I was a little kid. It was to go play football for the Mountaineers, so I'm going to be super excited. I'm probably going to be leaving in June, so I'm going to be getting ready for that, be working for that, but yeah, I'm going to be super excited getting up, being able to go play football for the Mountaineers this year.
You go to college, probably outside of basketball, get my degree in business or something like that. You know, obviously play college basketball and just see where it goes from there.
Definitely excited to just step on the next level and play college basketball and just develop and learn from all the older kids there.
For me, definitely, I just want to get back in the lab, get back in the gym, the weight room, get ready for next season. We want to bring another one home.
I want to kind of change here to just distractions. There can be a lot for this program, whether it's just the outside community saying that it, for you guys, was state championship or bust, adding possible pressure this season, whether it was just the long days off because of the bad winter that we had or whatever it might have been. What were you guys able to do throughout the entire season for you personally just to keep those distractions away and focus on that main task of winning states?
I mean, we knew what our goal was, and that was just, you know, to win a state championship. So we didn't, and we knew what we were capable of. We knew what we can do. We knew, you know, we were a really talented team. You know, we knew we were a really good team, that it was going to be hard for teams to come in and beat us no matter where it was. But you know, just staying focused, staying locked in, being able, you know, to tune out the noise, not worrying about whatever other people are saying, just focus on the main thing, and, you know, being dialed in every night, every day. So I think, you know, we didn't really take that outside noise into, it really let it affect us, really. So I think that, you know, us just focusing on one game at a time, being able to, you know, focus on that, win every game, one game at a time, and being able to just, you know, come and win the state championship. I mean, we were just fine. I think we just took every game, one game at a time, and, you know, didn't really worry about that.
I mean, yeah, we knew what we were here for. We knew what we wanted. Throughout the outside noise, we just try our hardest to block it out. You know, we're like a family, so, you know, we're going to fight through everything as a family, and just we fought through the adversity and we prevailed.
You talked about pressure. I don't think that we really take pressure and like overly let that get in our head. Like we knew what our goal was, so all the outside hate and all the outside noise, we took that and just worked harder and responded the best we could to that. And I mean, as you've seen, we won a state championship, so we proved everybody wrong who didn't believe.
Just our focus and, like I said earlier, our bond just kept us together through all the adversities all season. All the support from the community, and just praying that we all just stay together. It just got us there.
Got anything else, Colin?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us, and wish you the best of luck in the future, and congrats again on the state championship.
Yeah, I appreciate
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Best segment.